Mark, a point here at Firhill, tough place to come, but do you feel perhaps a wee bit hard done by with some of the decisions, or do you feel that's a point gained?
Yeah, I don't know about a point gained. I think we came here hoping to win the game. On the back of the Hamilton performance and result, I hope to come up and prove that we are going up a level, and that we are getting better. The first half was poor, so in the end, I think you say, well, regardless of decisions, probably a point was about right. I don't think we did enough in the game to really win it, although we could have won it in the end. I think we just have to look at the first half performance and think, well, it wasn't good enough. But the second half was much, much better.
So looking at that performance, you must be chuffed at that, to get that point and move up to fourth in the table now, albeit temporarily perhaps.
Yeah, well, I think that there was a time when we might have lost that game. We might not had the resolve or the determination to go and get something out of that game and keep going to the end, because it was near the end we did get the goal, but we kept believing, we kept pushing, and we got I thought a deserved goal in the end, so that was good. And that augurs well for the coming games. We've got a really terrifically difficult game against Hearts next Friday, and we'll need all of that grit and determination and belief that we showed in the second half to get anything from the Hearts game. So it's a good sign.
You've mentioned in the past, Mark, that the 4-3-3 that you went with last week might have to adapt and change away from home. With a home fixture coming up next, are you encouraged for that?
What people don't know is that Louis Moult never trained all week. He hurt his hamstring on his child's toy when he stood in his child's toy, and really was, we didn't think. Yesterday or even Thursday in particular, I thought he had no chance of playing. Instead of that, he showed up yesterday feeling a lot better, had a fitness test this morning and played. But I think he did show the signs that, that he hadn't trained all week. He didn't look as sharp as he did last week, and we lost a little bit through that. But he'll be back at his best, hopefully, with a full week's training, back at his sharpest best. And we'll need that for the Hearts game. But yeah, I'm encouraged that there is a performance in us, as we showed the first half hour of the Hamilton game. We showed the second half. We need a 90-minute performance against Hearts, but I think it's in there, and we've just got to try and drag it out of them.
Ryan Bowman's made a number of appearances now, and the three players, McDonald, Bowman, Moult, look to be linking up nicely. How are you encouraged by those three playing together? Yeah,
I think that we've still got to work it out. I don't think that maybe every day the three of them can play, and apart from anything else, you do need a strong bench. In a game like this today, we needed to change it to get something out of it, really, and we did. But I think that Ryan, I thought, was everything you want from the type of centre forward he is. The only thing he didn't do was score. But I thought he played well. I thought he led the line. First half, I didn't think any service at all. It was too random. It was too long. The service up to him, and he couldn't have brought some of the stuff. It was knocked up to him down with a net. So it was difficult for him in the first half. But he kept going as well, and he showed some good touches, and I think he showed some strong play. And I think he is different from the other two. So, we've just got to find the right combination of whether it's two of them or three of them or whatever.
Looking ahead to Hearts, is there any other team news perhaps? Obviously we know Carl McHugh's on his way back, but he won't be ready in time, will he?
No, none of those boys will be ready. Not Carl, not Joe, not Kieran Kennedy, So we're going into the Hearts game pretty much with what we have, hopefully, and that we don't lose any of the ones that were there today.
Do you feel towards the end of the match there that, had it gone on any longer, you could have nicked the points? The team will come into a kind of head towards the end of the game there?
Yeah, I think that we'd put them on their back foot. We had Lionel was running at them, and he did a bit of what we hoped from Lionel, and got us up the park. But I think that you also start to tire. Cads had put in an awful lot of effort. We had taken Laz off to get a little bit more of an attack in from the middle of the park with Cads in there. But he was running out of energy, so I think the final whistle went at the right time. I think we worked hard in the second half to get a point, and we'll settle for it.
Okay, cheers, Mark. Thanks for your time.